complete. Off you go.
The enemy's already above Tokyo. All units, confirm targets and fire at will. Squadron, Antares Squadron, good work.
The areas of Shinagawa, Oito, and Odaiba have taken the most damage, though damage estimates are unknown. It will take a while before the port facilities will be functional again. And in a message sent to numerous media outlets, a terrorist organization calling themselves the Valahia are claiming responsibility for the attack on Tokyo.
That's correct. The Valahia are thought to be comprised of extremists from former Eastern European nations and headed by a man known as Nicolae Dumitrescu. However, the scope of the attacks suggests they receive additional financial resources from elsewhere.
Here's an update. We've just received intel that the Armed Force Valahia is beginning another attack on Tokyo. At the request of the 7th Fleet, Martinez Security is to join with the SDF in the defense of Japan. Tokyo is currently under attack from the north and south. We will join the SDF operation in the south to hold off the Valahia forces. We must fight an air battle over Niijima Island and halt hostile ground forces at the Boso Peninsula. This is going to be a difficult operation. Be ready for it.
Confirmed. Target destroyed. Great flying, Antares.
We lost the Spiritus somewhere over the Red Sea. Intel implies it's headed for the Arabian Peninsula. Unfortunately, we'll not have a chance to hunt them down now, as we've been given a new mission. We need to rescue a VIP kidnapped by the Valahia, as well as retake mining plants that have been captured. Our first rescue team made contact with the VIP, but are now in hiding. We don't have much time. The situation is critical for both missions. This will be a joint assault operation. Fight alongside your trusted allies and bring victory. There is also a large jamming station in the Turkish mountains. It's affecting the transport system within the Anatolia area and needs to be neutralized as soon as possible. An industrial area around a nearby channel has been occupied and is supplying power for the jamming. This is a joint assault. It requires cooperation between both parties. This will be a series of difficult operations, but I know Antera Squadron can weather this storm.
The Valahia's declaration of an attack on London has plunged Europe into a state of panic. Citizens are stocking up on food and essentials, and governments across the region have put emergency military methods into effect. The situation is most dire in London, where citizens have already fled the city in droves.
However, the forewarning of this attack has ironically created a spike in demand for certain war-related services. In the U.S., the number of individuals taking out private war damage insurance has skyrocketed to record-breaking numbers. We talked with the CEO of the company who brought this particular brand of insurance to the market, Andre Olivieri of Olivieri Life Insurance.
Why is our insurance selling so well? Up until now, the standard life insurance and property insurance have been woefully inadequate in terms of coverage for any kind of damage caused by war or terrorist acts. This, of course, is common sense. In the event of such a tragedy, insurance companies would certainly struggle to make good on a massive number of claims amounting to an otherwise astronomical sum. However, the insurance business is about duty and obligation. This duty extends beyond simple profits and losses. It is our obligation to provide security and peace of mind from the terror that affects all of us. Very well, then. Time to throw in my next axe.
Concentrate on downing one enemy at a time once inside combat airspace. Roger.
Roger that. They said the enemy is you know who.
That does not matter. We just have to take them down.
Enough talk. Now we show the power of the Varkolux Squadron.
Main engine output falling. Maintain altitude. Aim the cannon at the Capitol building. Impossible, sir. Unable to maintain altitude. All fuel tanks are burning. No response from the second bridge. Shit, hold on. We're going down.
I got visual on the winged behemoth crashing into the Thames River. Good job, Antera Squadron.
Media outlets across the world have just received this new footage from the Valahia. Let's take a look.
In the last century, many of the communist countries in which we believe fell into decline, and the world became one of capitalism. But thanks to the greedy swines bred by this very system, the once sweet fruit of capitalism is now rotten to the core. It has reached the end of its time.
Let me ask you, are you honestly fulfilled and prospering? I do not think so. Look hard at the truth. Look through the fabricated capitalist illusions.
Hey, what's going on? Is this part of the plan? Talk to me. Olivieri, you are the biggest disappointment of the century! You need to make sure they don't spill even a word of the details of our plan. You'd better take care of the media and those thugs you've unleashed, or the whole world could turn against us!
We are prepared to sacrifice everything to establish a nation of our own. The nuclear warheads and ICBMs now under our control should be more than enough to prove our resolve. It is with great pleasure that I declare the creation of our new nation by our hands.
dissidents will be consumed by flame as we march toward the birth of a nation.
Finally, allow me to offer a warning to those who know us well. Beware the golden axe.
Well, that's that. I still have another iron axe I can throw into the spring.
As you already know, the Valahia have seized an old missile silo. They have been using the threat of nuclear warheads to declare the creation of a new nation. It's our duty as the IUPF to put an end to this nuclear threat. The world is currently in a panic, but we must head to Central Asia along the Russian border and eliminate the Valahia force. We have also received intel that there are enemy bases in Romania and the Serbian mountains. We can destroy each target individually, or attack them simultaneously. Fight strong and hard on Terra Squadron. Stop the Valahia once and for all.
Let's take them out for good this time.
Definitely. But you, just try not to be the one that holds us back.
Remember, the Red Scorpion is mine. Men, make the most of your new aircrafts. Vargolux Squadron, let's head out. You gotta be joking. Listen, we're not selling them an insurance plan. We're selling them the whole darn war damage insurance business. There's no way we can sell it for pocket change. Do you recall the figure I proposed? It's 400 billion. 400 billion. Not €1 less. And make sure they pay in cash. You got that? One more thing. I'm not going there to negotiate. I'm going there to sign on the dotted line. It must be cash. Capiche? Huh? Well, if you got all that, then what are you waiting for? Get going, idiot!
Cleared out all ground forces. We're going into the fortress to destroy their facilities. After penetrating the fortress, head to the central control hub. Good luck. Destruction of enemy facilities confirmed. The Valahia should not be a military threat anymore. But in the process, we've uncovered their Golden Axe plan and its objectives. We must head to the U.S. to prevent this heinous plan from being executed.
The Valahia's betrayal sure had me shaking in my boots. But our boy Olivieri, he had it all under control.
And the gravy is that now there are fewer people who know about the Golden Axe plan. Less hands, more pie. If anything, he made us richer, right?
Oh, no, not yet. This is just pennies. I'm still expecting Mr. Olivieri to make us a lot more money.
The squadron, led by a man named Burford, has found out the truth about the Golden Axe plan.
Is he from your old roost?
They are righteous fools. They will move to stop us from our next plan. What shall we do, Mr. Olivieri?
Why not do what you're hired to do? I give you the money and the ammunition. You do the rest. Just make sure you kill everyone that knows the plan. That'll be all, Mr. Soleimani.
Mr. Olivieri, I will now outline the final phase of the Golden Axe Plan, the attack on San Francisco. The Golden Axe Plan's forces are already assembled at an abandoned airport in Nevada. They are an elite force, comprised of mercenaries along with the most capable of the Valahia refugees. Work on the Spiritus has finished in the Sierra Nevada mountains, including a weapons upgrade. These forces will lead the attack on San Francisco. The outbreak of war on American soil will surely bring your plan to fruition, Mr. Olivieri.
I've heard that there are some now who know the truth of our plan.
Yes, sir. A unit affiliated with the IUPF did learn the truth, but they have been dealt with.
I see. Good work. This is the most important phase of the GA plan. It's time the world felt the edge of our axe.
Number 2, 5, 6, and 3. It's no good. Massive damage to all sections. We've got red lights across the board in all sections. All control has been lost. Complete engine failure. Altitude 700, 600, 500. Prepare for
Here they come, Antares Squad. Looks like they got a lot more left than we expected. Evasive maneuvers! What kind of aircraft are those?
Ha! We fight again. Antares!
Soleimani, is that you?
Varkolak Squadron, this is it. We shall take down the Antares and prove we are the best.
It's all over. Our work here is done. Let's go home, Antares.
The chaos caused by the militant Valahia and the Golden Axe Plan has become our first experience of war instigated by a major corporation.
Olivieri worked with sympathizers in other industries to create conflict to save his company from impending bankruptcy. People's fear toward the enemy of the world fueled a demand for insurance, allowing him to turn a massive profit through private war damage insurance in the U.S., an insurance model that no normal insurance company would ever consider.
But then the Valahia betrayed him, and his plan was thrown into turmoil.
That certainly must have shaken Olivieri, at least for a moment. The dogs he thought he could control with the leash of money turned out to be wolves, still clinging to a fantasy of the old world order. However, he evaded risk by selling off his massively successful war damage insurance business to another company. So, once the Valahia were removed, he instigated an attack on American soil himself. The company he sold the business to would have been forced to honor massive claims to insurance holders. His plan was to offer funds in exchange for gaining control of these companies. If this had succeeded, the world's insurance industry would have been in the palm of Olivieri's hand.
Thank you for that analysis. So that was the story of Andre Olivieri, the instigator and mastermind of the crisis. Unrelated unwilling to accept the loss of his company, his life's work, and driven by desperation, Olivieri masterminded and executed this terrifying plan. Luckily for the world, a brave group of heroic individuals uncovered Olivieri's plan and succeeded in putting an end to it. All we know is that they are PMC pilots, but no matter who they really are, it is thanks to their bravery that Olivieri's plot was foiled, and the world has once again found peace and order. No doubt the world sends out its collective thanks. Let's hope they continue to patrol our skies.